Peace and love, and welcome back to the channel. I'm getting ready to go over our, our pre-market report, and let's get started. Let's get to it. Let's look at what's going on right now in the markets. The S&P 500 is slightly up yesterday from the close. Um, it had retraced about 40% of the previous day's candle. Now we see that it's has a nice top and tail here, and it's starting to retrace a bit. So the question is, are we ready to rally? Is the markets ready to turn around after this big decline in the last few days, starting from Friday? Well, Thursday actually. Um, I'm not. I think it's a yes and a no thing. Yesterday I talked about how it reached support levels, and what happens at support levels, that's when buyers step in, right? Well, yesterday it actually went even low, a little lower. It didn't go as low as I thought. I actually thought it would go to 370 yesterday, um, and I'm still. It's still a possibility that that could happen today. Um, so that's the S&P, how it's looking. The Let me get back to the daily chart. The Nasdaq. Let me get rid of all this stuff. The Nasdaq, same thing. Research it surged about 40% of the candle, and retraced. It's retracing sharp right now. Um, let's look at the Dow. Same story, and also let's look at Bitcoin. Let me get these alerts off of here. You all don't need to see that. Bitcoin is the only one that has taken out the previous day's high. Bitcoin runs all day, 24/7 anyway. So, uh, not that that has any huge significance on this move. So, I expect the overall market to pretty much do the same as Bitcoin is showing right now. But we see Bitcoin is also surging, retracing right now. So, keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on the overall market. Let's look at SPY from yesterday. Let's look at the 15-minute chart to go over a few things I wanted to point out. And yesterday I told you all to watch and pay attention to the very first candle, and try to get an idea of what could happen in the markets. And here's what I did yesterday. I looked at pre-market and I seen the high. The high was 381. No, actually it was 382. Okay, it was 380, 381.96. Okay. Well, actually 382.02. That's was the high. And so in pre-market, I'm trying to find the candle. But anyway, um, that was the high. Um, so I just put a alert right here to see if it would take out that low. Now, remember I said that it retraced to a support level, and what happens at support? Support is usually when buyers step in, right? And I've also been saying for the last few weeks or so that at the open is when you have most of your volume. You only need two things to trade. You need price and you need volume. And I was saying that in the open is when you get a lot of volume, you get massive amounts of volume. So if the market is going to make a move in a certain direction, it would do that, or at least show its hand at the open. So the very first candle is very critical. Now we got a candle that went up. It did not take out this resistance, the pre-market levels. It retraced sharply and closed around. It retraced more than 50% of the candle. It closed more than 50% of the candle. Now that right there it's a green candle, right? But it's red as hell, meaning that it's still a bearish candle, right? Not a very strong bearish candle, but nevertheless a bearish candle. And we see that the market came, it tapered off uh, down here at 174. Once it crossed 174, it shot right the other way. And it came at the end of the day and created a new low, a lower low. So it never created a higher high. So just based off what I'm looking at this morning, I expect that we should get a move to the downside. However, I'm not even waiting. I'm not even getting in any puts or anything like that. For those of you all who are inputs, you might be good to go at the beginning of the session. But uh, after that, I expect us to come and create a new low, and then uh, because buyers have already shown their hand that they are stepping in when we look at SPX, the futures, it has already shown that buyers have stepped in, but we're still going to get a move to the downside. That's where it's looking right now. So I'll be looking at a few tickers. Let's look at today. What I'll be looking at is for an entry on Square. Square has been good to me here lately. And now we're looking to go the other direction. Got a little gap right here, nothing major. Everything else been gapping down. Square ran down. So for those of you all who took that trade with us last week, congratulations. But those things that go down, they also go up. So we will be looking at Square this morning to get in with calls on that. Wait, you have to be patient and wait. My target, I'm actually still in the Square put actually, and my target is $60. That was my target in the beginning when I entered the trade. However, I do believe that we can take out yesterday's low, but I'm not looking to be super greedy. At some point, money is going to flood into the markets, and we're going to get a reversal. So don't be greedy if you're still in those puts, and also don't be patient with your entries on call. Let it confirm its movement, right? Let it confirm it. See, look at here. This candle here is a prime example yesterday. Price shot up. It did not take out the pre-market highs. And then look at this big top and tail right here. That is a clear sign that this thing is going down. And that's what it did. That's exactly what it did. So today we'll be looking at Square. That's all I got for today. Waiting until things the market shows its hand. Be patient with your entry. Pay attention to that very first candle. That's a very good indicator as to what's happening in the markets. Also, I'll be doing a video on support and resistance today. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is in the heading of the video. Follow my YouTube channel so that you can hit the like button, and also hit the bell so that you can get notifications in the mornings when I go live. Hey, what's up, Charlita? Peace and love. Go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because that's where I'll be doing a whole lot of different videos on technical analysis and things like that. How to select plays. So much to go over. I got so much content that I'm doing right now, and I'll be releasing them slowly but surely. So anyway, happy trading to you all. Be mindful of what's going on in the market. Be patient with your entries and whatnot. Pay attention to what's going on and your support and resistance levels. All right, I'm out of here now. Peace and love.